edge. Brilliant from Heck. Absolutely superb. 18 already on the scoreboard, and we're not even at half distance yet.
SK trapped in terrorist spawners. Not good.
No, you're kind of sandwiched there, get right. And they've started slowly, haven't they, the Swedes? Started very slowly this morning. Well, this afternoon as it is now. 3:15 here in the Ukraine. In the afternoon. So, split back to T-Spawn. And those three remaining SK men are now heading towards the A site. Looks like they're going to go in from the low ramp. Face will be the lead man as they head towards that site now. In towards that bomb site they go. Gatright picks up the first frag. It's Fox who is defending the opening. And now they need some precise grenade work over the top here. Heck's going to be looking down towards the bottom, but Ronki gets dumped down on top of that ledge. Gatright takes him out. That's two in the round from him. And suddenly he's lit the fire under the SK Gaming tactics. And they've got themselves into the bomb site. 3 versus 2 now. 10 seconds remaining here. Heck now under a bit of pressure, flicking left to right, 180 degreeing all over the place. Gatright gets his third of the round. Edic takes a seat. Heck is last man standing here. And if you want anyone in this form, well, you'd want him. 1 AWP, 3 men. 20 seconds remaining. No cups. 8-1 up. About to be 8-2. Because Heck is not going to go for it. But he is going to try and wait for some exits. Great round from Gatright. Just starting to feel his way into the game. And thanks to his triple on entry, SK Gaming have got a round back and they deserve it.
Yeah, but I think one round, they lose this one now, and it's going to screw them up a little bit more. And, you know, Moscow 5, first of all, credit to SK. That was actually a really strong round after starting off, you know, not so great. They were a little bit trapped in that terrorist spawn, managed to work themselves an opening thanks to some great movement from Gatright as well, moving up that ladder quickly enough to completely outfox the CT player, which... I think was even Fox up there, just to get that one out there. We do have Fox and Heck once again with the AWPs in play as SK start to work their way out towards this bomb site. We've got 2 of them going underneath at the moment. One of them is Forest. As the flash is coming as well, we are going to see that push coming around. Fox will get 1 kill before being dropped by Forest. SK going to start to move in onto this A bomb site. Heck actually manages to get the kill. Dosia was picked off by Forest. Here is Delpan, who I've not seen him hit a single shot with this AWP so far, and he will be taken mid-air by Romkey, and that is an easy round for Moscow 5. They made that look far too easy for SK, who are you know, now struggling for momentum, struggling for money. And this game as a whole is feeling, surely for them, like it's slipping away. Heck is 19 for 1.
An insane stat, isn't it? I get the feeling that the Scandinavians have some sort of AWP test today, because none of them are landing anything, are they?
Well, the thing is, Delpan is such a great AWPer, possibly one of the best in the world.
But if he's not hitting his shots,
but if he's not hitting his shots, like we saw it with Freeze earlier, Khan in the after interview, I don't know if you heard what he said, was basically if you don't win your shots, you don't win a game of Counter-Strike.
And you can't be any more brutal or honest than that, that's for sure. So 9-2 in favour of Moscow 5 as we head into round number 12. And AWPs are plenty still in the hands of Moscow 5. Look at Heck right now.
Look at his position. He's looking underground with so many different places to be shot from because he's so confident. They know what's going on from the SK point of view. Forrest has got himself around. Romsky goes down, and SK are going to hit this A-bomb site. Heck now repositions himself. He still thinks someone's coming from underneath, which is not true whatsoever. They are going to come around from the side. He fires off 1 shot, gives his position away. There was not actually anyone there. He's waiting for the man boosted up on top of the box to have the shot onto him. It is, of course, 4-on-3 advantage to the Russian side, especially now as Fox will take down Delpan. AWP's out. There's another one from Fox. As I switch over to him, I'm going to get around to the last man left alive for SK. That is Forrest. 1 versus 4 it was. It's now 1 versus 3 as he starts spraying. I think he's completely blind looking at that. Heck is going to get in there with a deagle for another kill. Why not? To put them up 10-2 once this defuse comes in. And there is the 20 on the board for Heck.
Amazing, amazing half from Heck. Has he ever had a first half like this? Not Well, I can remember for a while, that's for sure. 10-2 right now. That isn't the time, that's the score. Moscow 5 leading comfortably here on Mirage. Map 1 of the semi-final. Their neighbours from the Ukraine are already through into the grand final. Their first in almost 12 months to the day when they, well, actually last played here in the Ukraine and went out in 4th place. So looking to avenge that one. And looking to pick up their first title since winning the IEM6 World Final last year. Dozier kicking things up with a double. Can he get a third here with the USP? Actually, it was stolen away by Edic in the end. But Dozier actually deserved to get that one and should be on an ace here. Doesn't really matter too much. SK just falling like flies right now. Well, there was a teammate there. I thought that was going to be a couple of little shots, and Dozier did pull out, so that was good. Did look a little dodgy for a moment. And, well, heck, there's another one. 21 on the board, and it's you know, from a commentator's point of view, I mean, it's literally about heck right now. It's nothing about the score, because the score is almost irrelevant. Moscow 5 are absolutely ruling the roost here on Mirage. The interest for me really is who can catch heck, and Fox isn't doing too bad, 18-5.
It's a great performance from Moscow 5. I almost feel like it doesn't really need that much analysis, because this is such a one-sided game. Moscow 5 have come flying out right from the start. They've been simply better in all regions, everywhere across the map. They've had the knowledge as to what SK are doing. The strategy has been perfectly locked down by the Russian side. SK have not found a single opening. In terms of individual play, well, Moscow 5 seem to have that edge. Edic will be taken down, which means a bomb plant finally for the first round, and I don't know how long for SK Gaming. Here we go. Forrest is going to drop one. Can he find another one? Could really do with it. It is now a 2-on-3. More AWP kills raining in for Moscow 5. It's Forrest and Get Right, possibly the two players that you'd want to be left alive if you were given that much of an option. Dozier, though, still has full HP, and that's going to show as he does take down Get Right. Forrest is still hanging around. He's doing a good job of wasting the timeout, but he's not going to manage to do enough. Heck will run in. He's like, I want those points. Thank you very much.
You know why.
And that's going to put him up into ridiculous figures. He's currently on 26-1. 26. If he gets 30-1, that's like
godlike.
Insane.
Godlike. 12-2 then, first half. Last one of the round. Last round of this half to come. For those of you asking where are the pictures of the players playing on stage, they're not playing on stage.
They're not playing on stage.
They're not playing on stage. We're on the second stream here because they're playing back in the player area, because there are other matches here to go on in League of Legends and StarCraft 2, so there are stage time set for those people as we get back into this 15th and final round of the half. Delpan coming up with a couple of good shots here with headshots in on Heck. That nuisance has been killed for only the second time in 15 rounds. And if only they dealt with him a little early, they might have a few more rounds themselves. Edic now looking back towards the site. Fox with AWP in hand, heading towards that bomb site too. 3 versus 2 in favour of SK. And Edic wants to win this round. They want to make it a bit more. They are going to pick off one. Got Get Right. He got confused on the right-hand side by the fact that the Fox AWP was coming in, but Delpan with a clutch. And having taken a hat-trick right at the end
of view, a comeback would be absolutely phenomenal to see.
I agree.
At this stage in the tournament, with Moscow 5 looking so dominant up until now. But SK have their chance now. They're on that CT side. They have to gel as a team. They have to pull up those big individual performances like we saw from Moscow 5 in the first half. And that's what we're going to find out here in just a second. It looks like the Russians are fancying themselves an A bomb site push. 4 of them there. Ooh, Edic, where are you? Doing a bit of ninja-ing around the back there. He's actually gone under the underpass.
Yes, he has.
When is this push going to come in? Here we go. Flashes in hand for the Moscow 5 guys. One flash goes in deep. Counter grenade comes back. Knocks Heck down to half HP. There's a kill for Robin to start off the proceedings in favor of SK Gaming. But we are going to see Moscow 5 get themselves in now onto this bomb site. Surely the plant will come around here any second. Romkey going to take himself behind the back box. I'm not sure if he wants himself a USP there or what. It's 3 versus 3, but Moscow 5 severely injured in and amongst all this one. They need the next kill, which Fox manages, but he's been taken down by FaZe. It's now all on Romkey. He's got 15 seconds to hold things off, and Forrest comes jumping around the side like a madman. Sorry, I forgot to change the the two teams around as well. However, that will be pistol round for SK Gaming. That gives them the lifeline that they need to get things started in this game. It's always a worry if it would have ended 16-3, if Moscow 5 would have plowed it through. Where do SK pick themselves up for the next game? They, I think, still need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds to find a good feeling to go through into the next round.
Now they get on then, and Pistol Masters round will help. That's for sure. A couple already coming in from Get Right in this round. Needs him to go big, but then when doesn't he? Delpan also chiming in. I tell you what, although we haven't seen much AWP action from him, Delpan has been picking up the frags pretty consistently throughout, and he's been reasonably solid so far. Get Right, of course, is, well, he's Get Right. Top 2 for 2010 and 2011, and Face finishes things off for them. And that'll be the easy eco round picked up by SK Gaming, reduces the gap to 7 rounds.
Bomb down, 4 kills. That signals a Moscow 5 bye in this round. They're going to be looking to break any momentum that SK are looking to get themselves for this match. Let's take a look out. This wallbang actually goes through to the CT ramp area. If you've been watching videos that were posted, you should know that as well. Those videos are cool, by the way, the whole wallbang things from the 2 new maps in the map pool. You should check them out on YouTube. Wait for SK. Actually, I like this position from Delpan. It's it's fairly forward in terms of its position. Could catch Moscow 5 out if they come that way. Actually, Edic is watching over to the exact same position that Delpan is watching, so I don't see them going over. Look at the damage that's already been done, though, by SK. Romsky and Fox and Heck, all 3 taken low. Meanwhile, only Face has lost 14 HP. Face has been really quiet. I don't remember saying him once saying his name once in the first half, as Robin and Edic will start off the kills. Here we go. Triple smoke. If that balcony, if you needed any vision, you're not going to get it. As Forrest and Face will rack up the kills. Robin's coming in to defend this one as well. It's now all on Dozier. He as well is coming down from that balcony area, but 1 versus 3. It's not looking like a round for Moscow 5. This one, that bomb is down on the floor as Dozier tries to get in a position, does get one onto Robin. He's got another one right there in front of him. Forrest is going to hold his nerve for the kill. Dozier's aiming a little bit off, and SK will make it 3 out of 3, so bring us back to a 12-6 scoreline.
There is no one better at protecting that bomb site in that position than Forrest. That is his balcony. You go there at your peril. You can go there, but you'll die. It's as simple as that. Watch it every single round. He will take them down if they go that way. I don't see a way of them getting into that B bomb site. They have to hit A. And even then, they've got to get right on A. I think their solid defence could get them back into this game. But as I've said already on HLTV.org, Red Light King, come back. Go and listen to it and pray for an SK Gaming comeback. We are as neutrals, that's for sure, to make this a bit more interesting, because Moscow 5 were absolutely on fire. They were monsters in the first half, particularly this man, Heck. Hasn't had quite the same effect here at the start of the second half, but to be fair, they haven't had the weaponry. Bit of a partial buy going on here as well in this round. A mixture of weaponry, couple of AKs and Deagles spread through the team. Only Edic without a buy. Robin waits. Here comes the push into A. So they've decided that B isn't going to work for them. Delpan lands 2 in a row. Get Right gets 2 himself, and Robin finishes things off. And that's a really, really straightforward round. And that's the setup they've got. 3 on A site. And Forrest is just so strong on B, they can actually get away with 2 there.
Yeah, and a really encouraging start for SK Gaming as well. I'm really happy to see that they've picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and are ready to give up some kind of fight. As I mentioned, even if they were to lose this one, it's important for them to get some rounds on the board, to have, to get the comfort zone there as we start to move through into the second, and for them, hopefully a third map. Here we see the push from Moscow 5 with Dozier. Forrest will drop him. It's only Deagles. In fact, there's only 2 Deagles, or were 2 Deagles. The other guys actually have Glocks, and they're going to be absolutely destroyed. There is Heck. He's finished off by Get Right. SK Gaming bring it back to 12-8.
I just wanted to point out, Heck is 0 and 5 so far.
Yeah, a massive contrast.
Yeah. From 26-2 from the first half.
0